Hey guys, just finished taking me a shower. Had to trim up this beard. Looking a little hood rat, and a little ratchet. And speaking of hood rat, I realized I hadn't showed you the campers yet, but these are our Ard Pod by Forest River, but it's a Hood River edition. When I pulled up and seen them, the first thing I thought was a hood rat edition. I was like, damn, I gotta check this thing out. But yeah, this is them. Two 25-foot dual axle, crazy suspension, dual Kurt shocks on each axle. I mean, this thing is set up for the desert, off-roading, woods, Rockies, wherever you want to take it. They're both 25 foot long. They're both Hood River editions, but they are made a little different. Slides are in different places. And then the entry doors are in different places. One's in the front, one's in the back. So, but they're both dual axle. Except both 25 foot. This one has like a refrigerator and a pull-out stove out here. This one doesn't. So, truck is filthy because it rained all day yesterday. There's a truck wash over here. I'm gonna go see how busy it is because I stopped at another one on the way down here. And I waited 45 minutes and they took one truck in. So I just left. So I'm gonna try to see if that one over there is not busy, and then get on to hoping to make it to Laramie and do my reset there. Deliver these on Monday. Hey guys. So I'm on my reset here in Laramie, Wyoming. We spent the night last night here. I'm at the Loves. We slept out near some shop down here because it was full when we got here, and then of course everybody left out this morning. I got me a spot. About to go in and take a shower, but I did this morning. So I cleaned up the inside of the truck. It needs a bath, outside bath. I never have gotten to every wash I've been to has been like packed, and I was on a limited amount of time to get here because I was running out of time on my cycle. But I got to get it washed. I'm about to go take a shower, but this morning I did put in my inverter. I've got it mounted up top there. Got my microwave in here. All my food's on the other side. So I was originally going to try to put the microwave in like under the TV, but then that interferes with my leg room, and it just starts crowding up the sleeper, just making it ugh. So I mean, you know, I got to jump out, grab some food, pop it in the microwave over here, and then get back in the truck if it's cold, rainy, windy, whatever. That's just part of it. It's just nice having the microwave, so those times when you just want to stop at a rest area, because I like rest areas a lot more than truck stops, but a lot of times I come to truck stops so I can use the microwave. But now we got the microwave in here, we don't have to worry about that. It's a 1500 watt inverter. Down at the bottom of the battery. And like I said, I got it mounted to the bottom of where my sleeper stuff is, so it's out of the way, and I can still get everything in and out, and it's got room to breathe. And the cool thing about it is it's Bluetooth, so it's got the app where you can check what your battery status is, how many watts you're pulling on it, but you can also turn it on and off, so you don't have to get in here and turn it on and off. So I really like that. Okay guys, going to take a shower. I'll holler at you later. Oh yeah, another thing I've been doing. For like the last hour and a half, 2 hours, I've been putting fuel receipts into my Motive app because I haven't done it since sometime in October. Yeah. I mean, they only figure it by the quarter, so it's just got to be in there by the end of the month, so I figure I'll take my reset and do it. But yeah, I've been very slacking on that, and it sucks when you have to sit for 2 hours and just take pictures and plug in fuel receipts. Don't do that. Go out west, they said. The weather is supposed to be fine this week, they said. Okay, yeah, the weather's not been bad. It hasn't snowed yet. But it's existing weather that you have to worry about. So I've already been up this hill once today, I didn't like the way the road was. This is Wyoming 530, so I think it's more like a county, maybe state route. Well, it was another route you could take, which was US 191. I thought, oh, US route, got to be a better route. So I turned around at the top of this hill, and I went back down and went over, got on that US 191, and as soon as you get out of town, there's a big sign flash and says road's closed. There was a road worker there, so I spoke with him, and he said that this was a better route than that is their last priority. And I'm like, it's a US route. Why would, you know, back where I come from, US routes are your main priority. So, but yeah, like I said, we've already been up this hill and down it once, so it's actually better now than it was when I came through. So I don't know if they've came through and plowed it since, which would be fantastic if they did, because this was covered completely when I came up it the first time. So it'd be nice if they've gone through and done something to the road. That'll help out a lot, because I actually turned around up here. You'll probably see where I turned around. I'll show you up here in a minute, but yeah, it's definitely better than it was. I started to turn around right here the first time, and I was like, no, I'll keep going. So, but I did turn around on up here. So we'll see what the road looks like up here where I turned around, because I may be mistaken. This may have already been clear, but I don't think it was. Turned around at the top of this next hill up here. So we're going to put across this road. It's like 40 some odd miles till it dumps us back into the US 191 over there. So hopefully after I get over these hills and stuff, it's road's in better shape. I love wintertime, and it's supposed to snow tonight, so definitely want to. Right now it says I'll be there at like 1:30, but of course that's running the speed limit, which I will not be doing. So just hoping to get there and get delivered and start making my way down to where I got to pick up some trucks. It's the first real weather I've been in with this truck and trailer, so obviously that's new to me, how this does in winter weather. So far, it ain't been bad. You know, I'm light on the drives with the campers on here. Obviously, once I put those two trucks I'm picking up in here, I'll be a lot heavier on the drives, which is fine. I mean, but you know, with the campers, I'm very light on my drives. So, because there's no tongue weight on those campers. So, but I don't know if this road's real different or not. On up here is where I turned. I mean, like I said, I came all the way up this hill earlier and then went back down it. It's 7% grade, but I'm just gonna go ahead and jump off here and concentrate on the road. Up here is where I turned around, but I just wanted to show you guys what the roads were looking like right now and what we were dealing with, and we're headed toward the Green River Gorge. So I'll check back in with you guys later. Oh, don't get me, go play. As you can slightly see there, it hasn't gotten any better. And the worst thing is I'm still climbing, which means I have to eventually go down, which is not the fun part, obviously. But I've got the truck set where I don't go over third gear, so I don't spin out, or you know, to keep my RPMs up. And then once I start going down, I'll go, there you can see 3.3. So it's locked in at 30, won't go over third, but I can move that down, lock it in at second or first as I start going down the mountain. So exhaust brake is off, because that'll cause you to spin out if you don't watch it. That sudden shift down and kicking those RPMs up to 2,500 or something like that, it can cause you to spin out. So I just wanted to give you a little update on what the roads were here, and we got 17 miles till we're off of this road. So hopefully it gets better once we get back over to that 191. So check in with you guys a little while. Just in case you were wondering, it ain't got any better. Now we're going down an 8% grade. I've got people behind me, but they're just going to have to wait. I'm in first gear. Stand over toward the shoulder so I can get into the guardrail if it started to break away. And we're just going to take our time going down. Hopefully after we get over this pass here, it'll start leveling out. Things will be easier the rest of the way in. I'm about 55 miles from delivery. Just another quick update for you. It's only gotten worse and worse and worse, and yeah. I'll recap this whole situation for you when I get somewhere safe. You know, between being in the ditch already and just, I mean, it has been a nightmare. I've got to be somewhere close to coming out of this mountain. I've been in this thing for 50 miles, and it sucks. And it sucks getting out of here, and I think where I'm supposed to go pick up, I'm gonna have to go through mountains again like this, and if that's the case, I'm probably gonna cancel that load and see what I can do about getting out of here. But I'll check into all that after I get out of here. So guys, just a quick status update here. Still at it. 8% grades. Luckily I'm on the downside. I've got like 16 miles left. It has been an absolute nightmare. Once I get down here and I get stopped and I get settled in for the night, I'll jump back on and I'll fill you in on everything. So it might be tonight, might be in the morning, but I'll fill you in on this fiasco and what's happened, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, we are unloaded. Just waiting to get our paperwork. You can see how the truck looks. The trailer. It's a nightmare. This is also the first time that I'm using the microphone to record, so hopefully the quality's better. I just had to turn the volume down because I could hear myself talking and it was making me pause. But yeah, she's a dirty girl. She's definitely going to have to have a bath. We're leaving here, heading over to Cedar City, Utah to pick up some trucks that are going right next to the house. And we're going to drop down, probably after we pick those up, and drop down to 40 to get home, because it's supposed to snow a lot across 70 and 80. So we're definitely not going back that way. But I just wanted to give you a look at the truck here. She's filthy. Hey guys. So I told you earlier that I would tell you about my day yesterday. So I'm going to tell you about my day yesterday. So I got off 80. This little town I was going to, Vernal, Utah. It's kind of like right on the edge of the Rockies there. But so I get off 80 on the US 191. Well, it says US 191's closed. So there's a road worker there, and I'm like, you know, let's show us route. I said, so it's closed? And he's like, yeah, this is our last priority. He's like, we don't even take care of this. I'm like, okay. He says, go up, next exit, take Wyoming 530. He said, it'll dump you back into 191 on the other side of the mountain, and then that'll take you on into Vernal. He's like, it ain't that bad. Okay. Well, he lied. It was bad, as you can see in some of the videos. So I hit a few hills up and around, done some sliding and stuff. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to throw on my snow chains. Never used them. Never even put them on this truck. Had them on the International. Never used them. So, and they came with the International. So I get them out. Well, one, they're crappy. Two, I didn't have enough bungees. So my fault, not being prepared enough. Basically, they were on here to ward off DOT, not necessarily for usability. So, just telling you, make sure your snow chains are usable because you never know when you'll need them. But anyway, so I put them on. Well, going up a hill, I end up spinning them off. Couldn't stop and get them because I was going up a hill. So I got on up the hill. Uh, Another time I ended up in the ditch going around the curve. I managed to back out, get going again. Uh, the first 65 miles up through there, after it was about 60 miles after I spun the chains, I guess, or so, that I went with no snow chains. Up, down hills, 8% grades was not fun. Well, I get to where it dumps back into 191. I thought maybe they've taken care of the road. No, they hadn't. So I'm like 35 miles from town now, and I'm like, gosh, if I can only make it there. Well, right off the bat, it's up a big hill and around a curve, and it's not been taken care of. It's not been really plowed or nothing, so I can't make it. So I'm kind of just stuck there, and there's not much traffic through. Well, eventually, I flag a guy down. Long story short, I was going to ride into town with him and get some chains, and then just try to catch a ride back out of town with somebody. But he said, my brother-in-law will probably bring you back. And I said, well, if that's the case, why don't I just call and pay for the chains? Your brother-in-law can pick them up and bring them to me. And, of course, I'll pay him for bringing them out. So that's what we did. So he went and picked the chains up and brought them to me. Dropped them off to me. By this time, it was dark. Well, the chains didn't fit. They sent the wrong size. Luckily, I had them send a bunch of extra bungees because you can't ever have too many bungees. And I was able to get the chains on and stay on enough that I could get to town. So I rolled in at like 11 o'clock. I was supposed to be there at 12:30 noon. I got there like 11 o'clock that night. Then got up this morning, went over to the place, swapped out my chains, got the ones I needed, and all that. So now, and I put them on, so I know they're right. So all that's taken care of. But yeah, I mean, that storm, it came out of nowhere. It dumped about 2 foot of snow up there. It was crazy. So right now we're about 30 minutes from Cedar City, Utah. We're picking up some trucks. The route home says to go across 70, but the blizzard's supposed to be hidden. So I think we're just going to drop on down to 40, cut across, and start toward the house. See you guys. Good morning, guys. We're here in Texas. These are the trucks we picked up. I don't know that I ever showed them to you yet. One pick, one drop. So, hey, but this is why you always do your pre-trip. Make sure you look at everything, because I got the truck washed, and I think one of my wires either got blew loose or just came loose. So I'm going to fix that. I noticed that on my pre-trip. So we're going to fix that. But yeah, we got the truck washed up, as you can see. It was dirty, very dirty. So we're going to finish getting this put back together, finish our pre-trip. We aired our bags up, and we're going to get on down the road. We got another full day of driving today, and then deliver and be home tomorrow.